All right, we're turning her back on. Thanks for holding. To get her new bobbin. I wanted to take a minute and show you some more things of Cheryl's amazing applique quilt right here. I've actually slowed her way down, but I can speed her up now because we're in a good location of the quilt. Because this is all applique pieces right here, I want to be very gentle. I want to be very aware. I want to be right on board every time she's getting ready to stitch over the applique. But because she's moved to this section, we can do a little bit of talking. So let's go ahead and do it and show you some things that are happening right here on the quilt. Be sure and hit the arrow down below. We'll take you to another one of Cheryl's quilt, and I talk about how these are all hand appliqued on the basket by machine only, and I show you the back of the quilt, the back of the front side of the quilt. So be sure and check on that. The design we're putting on is my Flutter by. We're adding a little bit of softness to the quilt. I'm doing it in my winter green color of thread right there because she does have several baskets that are kind of in that color, and a lot of it here in the quilt, and to pull just a tad bit more of that kind of a turquoisey green color out. She's going to be putting this into her local quilt show, and last time the quilt that I did for her won an amazing ribbon at her quilt show. So she's going to put this one in, and we're going to collaborate and hopefully get another amazing ribbon on this stellar quilt right here. I do want to show you when you are doing, we're going to move her down to the next section right there. Here she goes. I do want to show you when you have your borders and your sashings, it's almost always best to attach them at the diagonal. We've got a diagonal right there. The eye moves more smoothly over that almost always. I say almost always because when you have a very linear design, a very specific design, a very geometric design, that's actually better to do straight on. But otherwise, these diagonal connections are a better way for the eye to flow across it. Even on her sashing, she has done that. Once the stitching gets there, my friends, she's gonna be gorgeous. Now I'm watching out for all of these threads that are hanging around, and I will be handling those as I get to them. If they don't come out swiftly, then I take my scissors to them, and if they come out swiftly and they're just an extra thread that's sitting on there, then it just gets removed. So when you get your quilt back, it's gonna be it's gonna be amazing in all aspects. And here at the quilting studio, I pride myself in going above and beyond in all ways. And this little thread, I'm not going to keep pulling. That one's going to get trimmed and tossed away. All right, so I'm going to get back to work. Have yourself an amazing day. Like and subscribe. Let's get something moving so other people can pick up this amazing tradition of hand applique.